Okay, my apologies on the previous video. I forgot to say when you're done with this, go to File, Save. Okay, I already did it. I'm going to go Save As this time then. Save As. You want to save it as a Photoshop PSD file. This will retain the layers, so keep your layers. I'm going to save it. It's going to ask me if I want to replace it. I will because I just did it before. Replace it. I'm not sure this is about, so I'll have to give it a slightly different name. It looks like File, Save As. Give it Copy A. Okay. So you want to be working on a PSD file. You want to keep these layers here and going with that. Our next job is to fix up this right here. Fix up this thing in the hair. Here you're going to need to use the clone step extent exclusively. The healing brush will not work here because of the various different, tones and shapes and levels and stuff like this here and texture. So the healing brush is not going to be of any help here. So I'm going to make a duplicate layer, and I'm going to name this one. I'm going to name this one hair because that way I know what I fixed in that layer. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in here. Zoom in up close to personal. Choose your clone stamp, and you're going to be using opacity somewhere around. Well, it depends. I'm going to start around 20%, something like that. We'll see what we end up with. Make my brush smaller, and I'm going to start first of all by sampling an area here and try and build this in. Now you need to become somewhat of an artist here, so you retain this form here. You got a light area and dark areas that give you the form, so you want to make sure you retain that form. So that's going to be our challenge to this one. So let's go here. I'm going to take sample there, and I'm going to, again, it's going to be a series of clicks. Just rapid clicking. You see as that crosshair clicks, that's how fast I'm clicking. Then I'm going to, let's go down here and pop around a couple different places. Sample here, and bring it in from the end here like this. Bring it back and forth a little bit. I'm going to go back here. Now I'm going to sample in here to fill this in here. I'm going to sample here, fill that in. Let's see once here. Let's go a little further with that. I'm going to sample here. I'm going to keep on clicking across here to a. And you may want to zoom in a little more so you have a little better control. Make a little smaller brush there. And now I'm going to sample right here. I'm actually going to make this brush a little bigger. I'm going to sample half and half on the light area and dark area. And then I'm going to keep on going along here. To build in that light area, I'm going to do the same thing here. Okay, let's sample here once. Make a smaller brush. Sample there. And let's zoom out here once to see what I'm coming up with. I'm getting there. Okay, so what I'm looking for now is I'm going to take, I want this lighter. This has to be as too dark yet. I think I'm actually going to sample, try sample this area right here. And that's working pretty good. Few clicks there. Yeah, I need to lighten up this right here. Find an area that I want to use. Maybe use this one right up here. So you can sample anywhere you want in your image to come up with a color that you like. That's going to work well for you. There. Okay, so the only thing I need to do is I need to actually kind of blend this in here a little more because it's the light area. I'm going to take a sample here. Sample here. There, that works good. That should be fine. And that helped a lot. It's maybe could this a little bit lighter. What you can do with this is you could also do this. You go up here in the option bar and choose lighten. Then it's only going to replace pixels that are. Then choose a lighter area of pixels. Let's say this one right here. Make the brush a little bigger. Make the brush a little bigger. Let's do it this way then. Not quite that big. I'll make it smaller. Let's sample here. And let's just click over this area. See, it's just lightening up some of the pixels, so it's not quite as noticeable. There, that's better. And I'm going to set this back to normal so I don't forget it. There we go. And that's good. Okay, so we got that done. Now we're going to do this right now. We're going to go File, Save. Okay. And I'm not sure what's going on with my version of Photoshop here. So I need to File, Save As. And I'm going to make this one B. So I have all kinds of copies of. If yours does this, you need to do the same thing. Okay. Okay, that's it.